All right, we got 7.1 patch notes. Let's zoom this in and see what's really going on. Since maintenance is on as we speak. That's kind of loud. All right, there we go. We are proud to present the patches for Crossroads, which follows the Warrior of Light's continued adventures to the Hunt into Sorrel and features the first installment in your last raid, Echoes of Bound Deal, in which the world of Final Fantasy XI and Force collide. Dub. Okay, so we got ourselves the trailer in English. Let's take a look at this real quick. Wait. It was muted. My bad. Yo, Juno looks so godlike. This area looks insanely good.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange.
Even though I remember her, I'll never see her again.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
Oh, wow, wait.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
What do you desire?
Something that I had accepted. I would never
We got that
have
trial, let's go.
I
Yo.
believed would forever be beyond me. That it was foolish to covet.
Even should it cost me my life, I will save the Exo!
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich?
Yo, Prish sounds incredible.
This and that, and one of these.
Oh.
Come, mortal. Allow me to show you the depths of my hatred.
Now we're having a party.
Interesting voice there. Okay.
Behold,
Yeah.
as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Yo, I don't know who that is, but that's
I
not...
cannot die. Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world.
I don't know who that is, but that's somebody new. Ooh, okay, okay. Yo, it's gonna be freaking godlike, boy! We in there! Yo, it's gonna be so good! Yo, it's gonna be the best ultimate of all time! The best ultimate of all time! Resuming, let's see, quests. Okay, so some MSQ stuff, okay. That's really cool, update there. The main scenario icon actually appears in the minimap, I like that. Echoes of Bound Deal, okay. There's Prish, shout out to the homegirl right there. Got some quest line for that, okay. Pelu, Ohokali style, I love that. There's a new... Is that over there? No. No. They have a base operations there. Got it. Okay, so that's mini fires. Okay. We got the Allied Society stuff. The following additions and quest progression settings. The options to hide nearby players will no longer hide friends by default. Cool. When the hide okay, that's cool. Layout adjustment for the quest complete thing. They separate the options for the reward, which is cool. I like that. 10 duties simultaneously now, which instead of 5. That's cool. Up to 5 can be set by default. Okay, so you can toggle the option. I like that. Icons in the duty list cannot be set to perform emotes or open the... Okay, cool. Yeah. I get that actually. So now you can just click on the icon on the do list to just do the emote instead of having to like find it in your thing. I like that. Perf. When accessing that from the journal or do list, the icon on quest. Oh, okay, that's smart actually. Okay, they got Dawntrail Part 1 and Part 2 for New Game Plus. They got the Tank Role Quest, the DPS Role Quest, the Healer, and the Chronicles of the Pandemonium Epilogue. This is new. They, for some reason, chose to wait on this instead of releasing it in Endwalker. They found some reason to release it for Dawntrail, so we'll check that out too. So we'll see. Duty tab by the Unending Journey of Calric Retentions. W. New stuff in the Backlog Gemstones. We do have this on the list of things to check. Rewards for the Broxkin treasure maps have been adjusted. We gotta do maps. I know everyone has to do maps. Same thing with Cenote Jaja Garal as well. New maps for Grand Company stuff, okay. New housing, true. You can change the housing on this. I'm actually like looking forward to that too myself personally, so I'm looking forward to that W. New furnishings, cool. More furnishings, cool. New question rolls. Location and duty names previously omitted to prevent spoilers will not be displayed. Ooh. Wait, I kind of want to know what that looks like, actually. That's really cool. Okay. New aquarium, new paintings, new seeds and flower pots. Okay. Gold saucer. New prices available for purchase using NGP, which is interesting. We'll see. That's probably going to be all the joke weapons. I'd be very shocked if there's like a new mounts with it, but like we'll find out actually. Following additions to the triple try cards, new cards, Domain Mahjong, they got the voices stuff on it, which is cool. Due support, they changed Halatali. The whole dungeon's been reworked as far as I know. And then Dawntrail, they added the Yue Yuata field station, which is cool. And then Wonders Tales adjustments. Prizes available in exchange for Chloe's gold, silver, and bronze certificates of commendation have been adjusted. The positions of Chloe's silver commendation 3 and Chloe's gold 1 have been switched in the 3 lines tier. Oh, okay, so it's probably just okay, whatever. So at this, as well as change players level 60 to 99 may select Chloe's gold as a reward. Oh, okay, that's cool. And then you can do now the normal rates here for Wonder Shields if you're 100. Cool. They squeezed all of Endwalker rates together for that, and then this thing with dungeons. Cool. We got instead of Thornton Unreal, now it's going to be Byakko Unreal. They got the new Byakko mounts. This is like a combination of like Byakko and Shinryu almost, because Byakko's is not, it's like yellow. So that looks really cool. I like that. Recording the show map sub command has been added to the Sessiion log. Cool. Hairstyle stuff. They have apologized for the design of this because of what it was, and like, you know, we understand that. New hairstyles. That's Seven's hairstyle, and I don't know who's that, but that's Seven's hairstyle from Type 0. Oh, that's Trey. Okay, so they added some Type 0 hairstyles that already people had beforehand. That's a new one. And then this one, I'm not too sure. Oh, that might be Ace. I don't know. Emote. I'm assuming this is the cocktail shaker emote. I'm pretty sure this is from PvP Series 7, the first reward. New emails while sitting down. We know this from the preliminary. Okay. Battle system. Everything has appeared as it is at level 100. So let's take a look at this. Paladin. What the huh? Cover range extended from 10 to 20 yalms. Interesting. Intervene is acquired at 66, previously 74. Paladin got Gap Closer 370? That's insane, actually. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Hollow Ground, the effects of the action will not be applied earlier. They got rid of the delay for Hollow Ground. Yo, that's actually kind of fire. Okay, the intervene change is literally like a mid buff. That's actually kind of powerful for what it's worth. So that's really cool. Okay. And then Hollow Ground as well, earlier application. Now you don't gotta like brain it. There's no more like 7.75 second delay for the thing, which is cool. And cover range is actually kind of nice. The fact that it was 10 yalms, I don't know how they kept that there, but that's like bruh. So it's good. I'm gonna open the job guide later. Alright, Warrior. Wait. Home Gang is also applied earlier. It was Ooh, okay. Chaotic Cyclone, hit detection for the action not triggers earlier. Yes, because so the way how the Cyclone works is you spin the axe and then you put the axe behind your back in the air. After the back of the axe touches your shoulder, then the hit goes off. So I'm guessing now it goes off when you're swinging. So the detection for that is also going to be very nice. Dark Knight. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That was a long list. Okay. Dark Mind now reduces physical damage taken by 10%. Wow. Okay. Living Dead, the effects of the action is applied earlier. Okay, so it's probably going to happen on click versus on sword plumb on the floor. Dub. Abyssal Drain. Cure potency went to 500 from 2? Wait. I'm sorry, 1 second. I need to look this up. Wow. So because Abyssal Drain now does 500, if you hit 2 targets, it's the same potency recovery as a Clemency. That's actually kind of fire. Carve and Spit. Oh, it restores HP. Oh, dude. That's actually insane. Okay. So now the recovery is the same cure potency wise for Carpet Spit and Abyssal. It's good. That's insane, actually. Okay. I like that a lot. So at least now there's like a little bit of recovery for Dark Knight during windows, which is powerful. That's actually very, very good. Blood Spiller. Potency went to 600. Okay. Dark Missionary. Oh! Wait, I can officially do Yukab and Uwu with Dark Knight and not have a problem? Oh, yo, they. Oh my god, I love this company, dude. Yo, I love this company. They're goated. Oh my god, and it also reduces physical damage. So I can. That's kind of concerning though, because um it reduces magic and physical. So it's physical 5, magic 10. So you can use it whenever you want to now for cover, which is great. But the biggest change on this is the fact that it's a 66 button. That literally saves. Yo, literally people don't play Dark Knight in old Ultimates because you couldn't Dark Missionary. Like, it's actually crazy. I want to know who they listened to. I hope it was me, because they literally say, like, now, because you got to understand, Dark Knight's damage in Yukab and Uwu is insanely strong. And now you don't have the problem at all playing Dark Knight anymore. Yo, I might become a Dark Knight main again. I might have to put the Gunblade to the side for like a little bit. I'm trying to clear. We're clearing every ultimate. We're clearing every ultimate now with Dark Knight next time. That's crazy, actually. Oh my god. That's the. I don't care what anything else has in store for this. I don't care about anything else. That right there, biggest W in the entire patch notes. Big W right there. That's the best W. Scarlet Delirium 620. Okay, come up in 720. And then Torque Cleaver 820. Ooh, okay. Potency ups. Okay. Literally, Dark Missionary is a massive W. Gunbreaker. Aurora Cure Potency 300. Interesting. Okay. Super Belied. The effects of this action are now applied earlier, and it no longer reduces HP to 1, and instead reduces to 50% of maximum. Wait, what? Okay, like, in respective fairness, Super was always about the 1 HP sacrifice, because, like, you're the noble, you know what I mean? Like, you're the noble knight kind of vibe. I'm okay. I mean, I'm not mad. I'm not, like, upset. I don't really care, but I kind of liked when it was 1. Uh, I kind of liked it, actually, like, low key. But then again, here's my take on this too, like, very minimalistically, so, like, don't fight me on it. But realistically, if 8.0 comes out, this is like a wide open-ended theory. If 8.0 comes out and we get a new tank like we're expected to, then if that tank is able to go to 1 HP, then this is whatever. But this was not the change I was expecting. Wow, I just expected them to just change the super timing because they changed it for every tank. There's none of the, because all of the tanks had a delay. Here's the thing though, there was not technically a delay except for just Paladin, because you press the button, the animation goes off, but the actual application was instant. So it wasn't like a big deal. The only job that had the problem with the application for the invuln was Paladin. If you pressed it too late, you actually failed it. But if you pressed all the invulns the exact same, then Gunbreaker, Dark Knight, Warriors were all activated at the same time, but the animation was late. Paladins, however, was actually late. So that's very interesting they applied it earlier. That being said, though, they didn't change any of the timings. So the application thing being more for Fru kind of makes like a little bit more sense to me in my mind. Heart of Light, physical damage 5. I kind of expected that because of Dark Missionary, so that's cool. Hyper velocity was reduced from 180 to 160. Potency increase from trait melee mastery 2 changed from 220 to 210. They like nerfed Gunbreaker? Okay. Double down. Cartridge cost reduced from 2 to 1? Wait, what? Wait, like, it... Why? That doesn't make sense to me. Why would you do that? That changes the rotation instantaneously for Gunbreaker. That's such a weird change. Okay, personally, I've been playing Gunbreaker 2.5. I played every tank 2.5. The only tank that has a problem is Dark Knight. And it's not even like a potency thing. It's just like Dark Knight kind of sleepy. But otherwise, everything, the other tanks were all in the perfect position, except for like mitigation and potency recovery for Dark Knight, but only in dungeons. Like Dark Knight didn't have a problem in like trials and raids. Its only issue was specifically in dungeons. So that's very fascinating to me that they literally nerfed Gunbreaker in the smallest way possible, but they also giga buffed it at the same exact time because you can only use double down with one cartridge. So how do you do that actually? Wait. Oh no, I guess you still do it the same. You just have to... You just end up with 2 cartridges instead of 1. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. That's the weirdest change I've never expected from them. Sorry, I completely forgot about the music. I was so hype. Okay. Okay. Dragoon. Piercing Talon. Wait, what? Wait, what? The trait Lance Mastery, which now increases potency from 150 to 200, the effect Enhanced Piercing Talon has been added, which increases the potency to 350. How do you activate Piercing Talon? Elusive Jump? Oh, interesting. So you can backflip. Oh, okay. They did the samurai thing. Interesting. So you obviously never want to press that button, but like you could if you want to for like the downtime sake. It makes sense though. Okay. I don't mind that actually. Realistically, if you know how to uptime without using that button, you can still do it. But if you want to take advantage of the button and like rely on the downtime moment, you can press that button, but it's not required. Not even, it don't matter what the situation is, but it's not required. Actually, I'm lying, that's not true. You can absolutely benefit from that button if you play UCOB, facts. Otherwise, no, but that's sick. Gear Skogul. Grants Nestrand. Stacks Nestrand already granted from 3 to 1. Wait, what do you mean? Stacks of Nestrand ready granted reduced from 3 to 1. You can't Nestrand 3 times in a row? What? Okay, wait. Mirage Die potency increased from 200 to 380. That's thick. it almost doubled. Nastrand, potency increased from 300 to 600. Lance Mastery 3 changed from 360 to 720. Wait, you only Nastrand once now? You don't do it 3 times? Oh, that's kind of an L, but understandable though, because respectfully, Dragoon was very busy during the window because you literally could never put Faint out. I understand that though. Interesting. It's okay. The damage potency spreads between like other buttons, but you are missing the potency you're missing for Nastrand is missing by 1. So that's not like my favorite change. But then again, if you're missing 360, no wait, what is it? It's 900. So wait, what's that math? Stardiver potency went to 820 from 720. Starcross went from yo, what? The range increased from 3 to 20? You can use that outside hitbox? And it went to 1000 potency. Yo, you can use that across the map now. That's insane, actually. You can only use it in hitbox range. They took it out. That's insane. Oh my god, okay. Starcross is different. Wow, that's some crazy Dragoon change. The potency increase, okay, I understand actually. They took the potency from the triple Nastrand and they spread it across 1 Nastrand and Stardiver Cross and Dive. So the damage is actually like relatively the same. It's technically not, but this does overall buff Dragoon despite the 3 to 1. It only allows just your opportunity to do like you don't gotta triple Nastrand 3 times. That's kind of not good though. I don't really like that change because it's gonna depend. Like in moments where you can AoE like crazy, they took out a lot of Dragoon's AoE potential pre-100, but they made everything stronger overall at 100. So I'm not like a fan of that, unless it's only specific to like 100, but I doubt it. So I'm pretty sure you only get 1 Nastrand, period. So that's not my favorite change, but we'll see how it plays. As long as the damage for Dragoon is good, it doesn't matter. Ninja, throwing dagger went to 200, okay. Dream within a dream is 180 from 150, okay. Dokomori, attacker can change from a single target to a cone. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Wait, Dokomori is only single target. You're telling me now it's an AoE cone? Shut up. That's actually kind of crazy. 300 the first target versus all enemies. Wow. You can move under the effect of Tenchi Jin? Yo, what? That is the most insane change I've ever seen in my entire life. What did I say earlier about Dark Knight? Oh no, I said W change, right? Yo, I can't believe they got rid of the thing for Tenchi Jin. Okay, let me tell you like a real hot take. I actually don't like that. And I don't even play Ninja. I don't like that because they kind of smooth brain it like a little bit for Ninja mains. Like they kind of smooth brain it. I don't like that change actually, because the whole purpose is that you literally do the summoning circle and then you do the thing. I don't like that change. We'll see how it plays out though. So that's very freaking interesting. Chenri Jindo, okay, it triggers earlier. Yeah, I think it happens on the explosion instead of like prior, so it's whatever. Okay, Samurai. Gyoten, the recast time was reduced to 5 seconds from 10. That's the close-in. Okay, Gyofu went to 243, okay. Zanshin, that's the cone, went to 900 from 820. Tendo Keishi, the character motions and visual effects have been changed. They did mention this. They said that they were going to change the effects because of how it works. So like we'll see how it kind of functions. So we'll see. That's it. Wow, that's a very okay. They changed Gyoten to be 5 seconds. Gyoten is the backstep. It's not the gap close, I don't think. So that's interesting actually. Reaper. Arcane Circle. Circle sacrifice effect now also grants a mortal sacrifice with you. Wait, what? Arcane Circle's the buff. Circle of Sacrifice effect now grants stacks of mortal sacrifice when you or party members land an ability. So you're telling me that you can get the 7 without getting the 7 from people? You can get the 7 without needing the people? Because the way how Circle currently works is that you get your power increases when each person that's buffed by you increases the thing. So this tells me that as long as somebody GCD, it's going to depend on Plentiful Harvest, because you can only max 7 stacks for Plentiful, and you need each person that's not you to give you the 7. You can get 8 because you included, but like you get 8. So it's going to be insane if you can hold more than 8 based on that change. Void Reaping. After learning the communion action, okay, the hopper icon will no longer be illuminated when remaining linear strong sector at 1. When learning communion, the hopper action icon no longer is illuminated when... Oh, okay. Yeah, I get that actually. So now, so what happens is during Cross and Void Reaping, when you are doing your 4 and you're getting ready for Communio, you know how when you get the combo thing off, it highlights Communio? It doesn't do that anymore. It just doesn't do that anymore. Instead, Communio will just illuminate, so you can just press it, because like if you're in the middle doing Reaper combo, it'll literally let you have the options to do the other Reaping or Communio, but you have to do Communio. So instead, it kind of gives you like a better quality of life visual that you have to Communio after the 4 with Communio in mind specifically. It does not do that, however, in T. What most likely that was just like a visual bug that they just fixed, so it's not a big deal. Removing same thing. Okay, Executioner Gallows, the hit detection is earlier. Okay, it doesn't happen on the first slice, it happens in the middle, and then Gibbet is the end. No, sorry, it is Gallows. No, Gibbet's early because it's literally Gibbets. That's the side. That's the flank one. Oh no, the rear one. Gallows is the flank. Oh yeah. The hit is very late. I literally know this because I just played it earlier, so that makes sense actually. Machinist. Okay, this is the big one because literally Machinist is suffering right now. Heated Clean, combo potency to 420. It's not bad. Blazing Shot goes to 240. That's kind of big actually. Flamethrower. Ooh, 8 to 12 Yalms area effect, and potency is 100. Bigger Flamethrower is interesting. Okay. Well, we got to kind of think about it though. They're increasing a lot of AoE stuff uniquely enough, so that's kind of concerning, because in an ultimate, there's never been a moment where you hit multiple adds ever, except for Ubu, because T has 2, DSR has 2, Top has 2 only in phase 2. But Ubu has multiple. Flamethrower will definitely hit well in Ubu, but I'm wondering if there's going to be like a metric ton of, because you got to think about it. The ads phase in Eden for P8 or E8 rather. I almost wonder if they're going to bring that in. Almost, I'm kind of curious actually. The Flamethrower change is a weird change, but I think it's also going to be like a little bit necessary. But this is not bad though. Machinist is kind of slowly eating like a little bit. Double check is the Ricochet upgrade 170. Checkmate's 170. That makes sense actually. That's literally it. Huh. Interesting. So they upgraded burst mode with a hypercharge. Okay, and they upgraded third shot combo. Interesting. That's not a lot, but I'm kind of curious to figure out what. Hold on, it's not the end of the world actually. You gotta kind of think about it though. It's not the worst change ever, but it does dramatically depend on how it functions currently in the raid. Machinist is lower than, it's actually the lowest by like a good chunk in comparison to Summoner and Red Mage. DPS wise though, it's in the right place. It just sucks when it's like buff situation. It's gonna depend. It's gonna depend. Blazing Shot is like the necessary change. I think 240 though is like a little too low. When you think about the often number of times you press those buttons, it's going to depend on. Here's the problem though: if they buff Dancer, Red Mage, Bard, and Summoner, then Machinist is going to be suffering. This change is not terrible for Machinist, considering the idea that the other range jobs do not get buffed. They can't get buffed in order for Machinist to be fine. So we'll kind of keep an eye on it. We'll see. Dawntrail, okay. Fan Dance, the trait dynamic dancer increases potency from 150 to 180 for Fan Dance 1. Curing Waltz, area effect 3 to 5 yalms. Interesting. Fan Dance 3, 220. That's actually kind of a lot. For what it's worth. That's not bad though. Starfall, action step. Oh, so you can press Devilment and Starfall together. So the buttons aren't separated. You can combine them. That's not bad. That's it. So Talana is still gonna give Gauge, which is, I understand everyone hates that right now. And Last Dance exists. So dancers are kind of just. Dancer's not in a bad spot though. It's fine as a job, but I know that it's clunky. So it's kind of like a take with it what you will kind of vibe. It's interesting. And no Bard. There's no Bard changes. So Bard is also it's currently the strongest Fizz range. So we'll see how that kind of plays out. Dancer has the potential to get significant damage output if it gets lucky, but it needs luck because of the Fan Dance 1 and 3. So Dancer probably will come back up to being like middle between the two, but we'll see. So, but I digress though. Dancer's like fine. I just know that it's clunky, but DPS wise, like it's fine. Okay, Black Mage is the one that significantly needs to be looked at. Player cast time reduced from 4 to 3 seconds. That's interesting. Ley Lines has 2 charges. You cannot double stack Ley Lines. Wait, that's it? So you just have 2 Ley Lines, period. That's... okay. Interesting. Ley Lines is still 2 minutes, and you have 2 of them now. So it's very clear you use one in the 2 minute and you use one in the 1 minute. This actually will increase whatever the percentage is for the speed. It increases it by that but half because of how the output is. So Black Mage it's kind of sort of giga buffed with just that alone. Despair, the enhanced astral fire will not make the cast time. You get instant despair now? Wait. Really? You get instant despair. Wow. That's kind of broken actually. Because that's just one more button it has to press around for free. Oh, Enochian got reduced by 1%. Okay, that's not gonna matter. The job is still giga buffed. That's actually it. Wow, 2 lines, instant cast despair. It has yet another button it gets to press under a free recast. Okay, I mean, sure. We're gonna see how okay, here's the thing though. Caster wise, it does not matter what happens to all the casters. The only one that we have to think about is Pictomancer, period. Picto either needs to get a buff, or sorry, a nerf, or every buff better match Picto. But if, again, I'm saying this very clearly, if they're buffing a bunch of these jobs, which in respective fairness, the potency changes I've seen so far for the jobs with the melees and whatnot do not output better than Picto. Picto's still #1 right now, unless it gets nerfed. Let's just keep that in mind. Summoner. Crimson Cyclone Strike Ready has been added. It affects oh, okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I understand that actually. When you do the first Crimson Dash, if you press spell, you lose second. They just give you the effect Strike Ready for it though, so it's probably just like a visual thing. People are not aware. Like if you play caster and you don't know, and you don't ever play melee, you don't understand that the combos break. They give you this so that you know now that combos don't break with that move. So like whatever. No longer a combo action. and instead requires the effect of Crimson Strike ready for execution. Oh, they actually changed it. So now, interesting. Okay, so you had to, it was required. If you're playing Ifrit phase, you had to do both Ifrit moves together. You could not use Ruby in between. With this, however, now you can. So that's interesting. It's also going to depend on how long that is, because realistically, this actually changes Summoner like quite a bit actually, because realistically, under a pot window, if you're able to time it, depending on how that button works, you probably can ruin 3, potion, ruin 4, Crimson Strike, and then pull out Astral, and that's actually going to be a potency increase. So that's kind of like a lot. Okay, all the primals was at 800%50. That's kind of a chunk actually. Sunflare went to 800. That's it. Okay, they increased the activation button for all of the primals, and they made Sunflare 800. Okay, respectably, that's not good, because Summoner does more damage still than Machinist with those changes in mind. No cap. So that's not good. It's going to out DPS Machinist, I'll tell you that much for sure. Okay, Red Mage. Verflare went to 650, so Verholy 650. Okay, Scorch 750, so Resolution's 850. Okay, that's literally it. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this realistically actually is kind of a lot for Red Mage. The whole combo went up. Red Mage is also going to be pretty not pretty strong, but it's definitely stronger than it was beforehand. Red Mage was in a weird position DPS wise, because like it could outperform a Dancer. I'm actually almost inclined to think it's going to almost perform as good as a Reaper. That's kind of like with those changes. That potency is actually quite a chunk for everything, so we'll see how it plays out. But again, I digress. Red Mage is, however, in a very good position. It just got stronger. So Pictomancer, this is the creme de la creme of the whole thing. Pictomancer decision changes a lot of things right now. So Palm Motif. A palm will not appear on your canvas upon entering instant duties when entering a recounter. Oh, so you just start off automatically with all motifs activated? Okay, cool. So now you have no excuse. You automatically start with all motifs. You don't got to start them early. Okay, that's fine. Starry Muse. The ground effect will no longer appear when battle effects are set to show limited. Okay, whatever. Quality of life. Yo. Okay. I got news for you. Pictomancer is still number 1. It's still number 1. Black Mage changes do not change Pictomancer's positioning. So that's insane. Pictomancer is still number 1. All right, Healer. This is gonna say a lot actually, because Healer changes will literally be indicated specifically on the ultimate. It's not a discussion. Healer. Asuna. Shut the f up. Yo, what? It's Asuna is instant? That's not good. That's actually very not good. You know why? I'll tell you exactly why. 1, in T, cracked. In Fru, however, if you don't remember Shiva fights, there is literally, oh no, that's actually not good. Okay, what's the first major mechanic with the, it's not Heavenly Strike, is it oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. It's the first Shiva mechanic, not Light Ramping, it's the ice one. The first ice one is when she does like quad star, you have to debuff people that get the debuff. It's instantly required. The debuff timer on that is 3 seconds on 2 people. It's completely random. They're probably putting that on every single person. That's the debuff. The Asuna change is specifically for exactly that reason. They're gonna put that frost debuff on everybody. They're literally recreating it what they did with T. They got throttle and fruit. That's what that is. That's 100% what that is. That's actually an insane change. Okay. Wow. Yo, that is scary. Yeah, they did that for a reason. That's gonna be. They're gonna. Ooh, you know what'd be crazier actually? If they use it throughout the entire scope of the fight. Imagine having to use Asuna Instacast frequently. Yo, Fru is going to be crazy, actually, for that one change alone. They can never go back on making Asuna casted for that reason. So, GG's, good luck. White Mage. Holy. Oh, God. They buffed the crap out of Holy. Okay. Holy no longer has the issue that it's had for 10 years. Holy now has the same recovery time as every single healer. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So you can now GCD stuff or OGCD stuff in between holy casts. Interesting. We will see how that plays out. They did not, however, change the trigger time of the hit, so the hit is still delayed. However, you have to understand this is it's such a weird change, but the buff is actually huge. That's gonna do an insane amount of damage in situations when you have downtime, respectively. That's a crazy ass change, actually. That's very strong. Asylum, visual effects indicating the area effect has been adjusted. Okay. Glare went to 340 from 330. Holy 3, same thing. Afflatus Misery went to 1360 to account for Glare 3, yeah. Divine Caress area of effect is 30 yalms. Dang, okay, that's strong. Okay. Okay, that's not bad actually. That does definitely put White Mage above Scholar and Sage if they don't get buffed potency wise, but that's not terrible. So that's a decent change. The Holy effect change though was crazy. That's a really big change. It seems super small, but it's actually super huge. It's not a giga buff, but it's very strong. Scholar needs potency changes when a lot. It's very weak right now. Embrace Cure potency is 180. That's not bad. Adlo MP Recost went to 900 from 1000. Okay. Sucker, same thing. Seraphic Veil potency is 180 from 150 to match the Embrace. Consultation. Wow, they reduced the MP. Whoa. MP reduction for the overall change for Scholar. Okay. Session 2. Huh. They decreased the potency amount for Scholar. Okay. You know why? Do you know why? Because Seraphism. Seraphism has you insta-casting a session on repeat. So multi-hitting is going to be very strong in Fru considering this change for Scholar. So that's going to be quite a lot actually. They also didn't change Scholar's potency, so that's actually going to be kind of interesting in terms of its damage. Interesting. Okay. Astro is currently the strongest pure healer and healer in general. It's going to be guaranteed to go into Fru without question. So Gravity AoE increase from 5 to 8 yalms. Okay, bigger gravity. That's it. Okay, Astro needs no changes. It's the strongest melee, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Strongest healer currently. It's not supposed to be, considering the buff and the utility, but like it's currently the strongest caster and healer caster, so like interestingly enough. Noted. Gravity change though says something to me as well. It's also probably not capturing certain things in dungeons, so like that's going to be very fascinating. So we'll see. Sage, Prognosis MP Recost is 700. Okay, so Eucration, same thing. Oh, Diagnosis is 800. Okay, so Prognosis is 7. Eucration, Diag, and Prog is both 8. Okay, gotcha. Dosis went up. Interesting. Toxicon is 370 as well. Okay, Numa's 370. Yeah. Eucration Prog. Oh, they didn't. Okay, they should have put them like kind of together. Whatever. I was looking for Eucration Prognosis too. Oh no, it's because it's Prognosis 2. JK. I gotcha. Philosophia is 30 yalms instead of 20. Okay, to match Divine Caress, but also probably not hitting the entire arena. Okay, understood. Interesting. So they actually they potency buffed the jobs that are weak, minus Scholar. Scholar's currently not in a good position damage-wise, but it's still the best mitigation healer out of the 4. So, okay. That's okay, but like also, I don't know, I feel like Scholar should be like a little bit stronger, but it's literally the weakest one of the 4. It's supposed to be the weakest, but it's not supposed to be like a chunk different. The chunk difference now between the healers is actually kind of a big gap. Scholar's weak in comparison right now to the other 3. But we'll see how it performs. It's probably going to perform like good in the ultimate, but like it's a big like TBD, so we'll see. All right, moving on. Job HUD expectations for Viper and Black Mage have been updated. Actually, wait, let me kind of like mental back this actually. All right, new dungeon. Drop weight for the Endwalker dungeons towards the end have been increased. Everyone's looking for the Starbird now, which is cool. We get Fiend's Burden, which is fire actually. The item level for the weapon will 100% be 725. Which is cool. The weapon design should look very, very fascinating. Also, based on this too, I expect this to be a future ultimate in some way, shape, and form. Like, we'll see. Okay, Unreal Trial. It's going to be synced. Again, public service announcement. Unreal Trial is going to be synced. It's not going to be unsynced. This is going to be difficult. Bis will be the artifact gear that you get at the end of Dawntrail. The 690 gear needs to be materia melded in order for it to be Bis for this fight. Using 730 gear is not good. I'm just letting you know. Also, the dungeon gear that we're gonna get in the upcoming dungeon will compete for Bis as well. So be prepared. If you need separate Bis, for Unreal, and you can't bring the raid gear, it's not going to be better than the raid gear you bring, or the artifact gear. Noted. Okay, the weekly restriction for the Arcadian lightweight division has been removed. To quickly double back on Byakko though, so the problem with Thornton that they had in Endwalker was that they definitely catered Thornton's HP too much to like Endwalker difficulty. Dawntrail is a hard expansion in terms of difficulty as of right now so far for a lot of players. So if this Unreal caters to that difficulty, this will be a very fun trial. Granted, it's an Unreal, but if the difficulty still is Unreal and it's like not like difficult, it doesn't need to be harder than like a savage raid, but the difficulty needs to be equal, if not like a little bit higher than EX1 and 2. It has to be. If it's not, that's going to be kind of a pain, but we'll see. New Alliance raid. We got the first walk with Juno. It's gonna be fire. I've already seen what it looks like visually. It looks incredible. I don't think that this sinks downward, so average item level, no, it's average. So we'll see how it kind of works with having Bis, but it should be like a ton of fun though. I'm mad hyped for this. This is going to be one of the best designed Alliance raids in such a long time. It also better be harder than the Nier Automata one and Orban Monastery. I'm not lying to you, so good luck. Weekly reset for Tuesdays, you get the coins and everything too, but then the gear and the glam is very fine, so I'm looking forward to that as well. Orchestrion rolls, let's see, we got the items enhancing for the twines and the solvent, and so you can use coins in the nuts now to get the rewards for augmenting tome gear and all that fun stuff too, so that's gonna be really nice for getting ready for Fru. Raid Finder, they're gonna add Fiend's Burden and Unreal to the hard section. Chaotic Alliance raid will be coming out later on, so we'll wait until December for that to come out. They're moving the old extreme to the left side. Let's see. Option display when speaking with the one-dimensional until the yellow to unlock has been adjusted for some reason. Whatever. Players now get Echo in the normal trials and the old extremes, which is cool. They added the dungeon for expert, the new one, and Mentor now has the new Alliance raid in the dungeon. The item level went up. Sunski's hasn't added there. They completely readjusted Halatali, the dungeon. We'll check that out for sure. Rest in peace to Fire Main, Thunderclap, and Tangata. I love those bosses. Training is really cool looking. I like the lava changes for that. That's actually fire. All right. PvP is going to be a lot. That's going to be rough to look at, but we'll check that out later. The timing in which certain PvP actions effects trigger has been changed. The hit section of PvP actions is much better to match the visual effects striking a target. This is occurring for every single job, so now you can get primal rendered from across the map. Darknet Circle is still going to be a thing. I'm very serious. Dark Knight Circle is going to still be a thing. It's just gonna have like a little bit of a delay, but it's still gonna be a thing. So unless they change it down here, it's still the same thing. So don't pretend like there's gonna be like it's gonna still be a problem. So good luck. Paladin max HP went to 64.5. Warrior went to 66. Dark Knight is now bulkier, and Gunbreaker is bulkier. We'll see how this plays out though, because they did say that like potency changes are also increasing significantly for all jobs. So let's kind of like hold on to the thought. Monk going to 63, Dragoon 61.5, Ninja 60, Samurai 63. Okay. They basically took every single number by 60, like by what was it, like 20% ish, something like that. No, like 8. 8's a much more accurate number. Okay, so all the jobs got this potency upgrade. Series 7, this is the reward for 25 reward, which is fire actually. I'm grinding this like crazy. That's all. Crystal Conflict overtime went from 25 to 10. Victory requirements have changed. Okay, Crystal Conflict stuff, which is cool. They changed the map. We love the map change. It's actually really, really cool. They made it a lot more easier for melees to kind of like skirt around the line. So good luck with that situation. It's gonna be very fun. Same thing with Red Sands. Red Sands map is actually crazy reworked for what it's worth. It's very like adaptable in a lot of situations. Rank matches are now occurring in physical data centers, which is a very strong situation. This is primarily to take out people from sitting in their normal data center and like doing that, which also like it's fine. It also congests all PvP raiders under one world region versus per data center, which is also very, very cool because it actually kind of like makes it more you know, it's easier to kind of rank people, stuff, whatever. And also you can't multi-character rank, so that's also cool. New stuff for that. Okay. Ooh, okay, wait, frontline adjustment. Paladin damage dealt reduced from 0 to -20. They decreased Paladin's damage dealt. Okay, interesting. Dark Knight, it went from 15 to 20, so Dark Knight does less damage. Damage taken, however, has also decreased. It takes more damage. LB gauge fill rate got tripled. That's crazy. Okay. Very interesting. Yo, good luck with Dark Knight, bro. That's insane, actually. Gunbreaker, damage dealt went down a little bit. Okay. Dragoon, reduced from 10 to 20. And fill rate also went up. Interesting. Okay. Monk, fill rate went up. Okay. Reaper went up as well. Okay. Bar damage went down. Machine damage went down. Black damage went down. Okay. Summoner went up. Interesting. Pictos went down, White Mages went down, Scholars went down, Astro's down, Sage is down. Okay. So they actually made everybody's survivability bigger. Rival Wings. Damage taken increased from 30 to 20. Okay, so now Paladin takes more damage. All the tanks go from 30 to 20. Okay. Wait, everything's going from 30 to 20. Okay, wait, I understand that. Wait, Bard 15 to 10. Okay, so everything takes more damage overall, which makes sense though, because like you could not really like die in Rival Wings. It was kind of like crazy actually. The following adjustment made to Hidden Gorge. The fill rate of limit gauge upon KOing opponent has been reduced. Okay. The fill rate of limit gauge after an assist has been increased. Okay, so you get less for getting KOs, you get more for getting assists, which is not terrible. The HP for everything NPC-wise in it has increased, and then the adjustments have been made to the machines in the, so Cruise Chaser, Oppressor, and BJ. So HP went up to 50, up to 1,000, recast time was reduced for its attacks, and then potency when attacking a player or object in Mammoth went to 5,000, and then a War Machina went from 40 to 50. Okay, so Cruise Chaser got like a buff. Oppressor HP went up, makes sense. And then Brute Justice went up. Cast time for Flamethrower went down, so you can catch it better. And then potency with using Mega Beam went from 60 to 80, and then a Mammoth went from 6 to 8. Okay, so because if you were able to know how to burst as any job, you can kill these machines in like a couple of hits. It was kind of scary actually. At least now everything is bulkier and everything dies like a little bit faster. So actually like a good overall change. New items. This is all the alliance gear that you get. It's a little unclear as to what's what. I know for sure that this is tank. I'm assuming that this is probably dragoon. This might be striking. That might be scouting. Assuming that's probably caster or healer. There's a P range in there somewhere. No, actually that might be P range. And then that one is scouting, and then that one is either caster or healer, and then that's the other one. So whatever. But this is there's that. All of the joke weapons are out. Most likely they're going to be in Gold Saucer, so you go to Gold Saucer to get these. Everyone wants the flower gum Dark Knight sword, so that's cool. Or the soup ladle and the shield lid for paladin. It's crazy actually. These all look really cool though. Oh, and I guess shark fist, which go crazy too. So take away what you will. Recipe. This is for maps, so go to maps. These are really cool. Everyone kind of was expecting the pants to be different. All the pants are the same for like 12 different sets, which like whatever. Everyone cares about the chest piece and the shoes, so have fun with that. That's the mounts. They changed the horn token for the Ronique. That's when you get from doing I think it's from the collectibles. They changed it to a mount token, which is interesting. They changed. Wait, this is huge. There's these are all of the War Crystal PvP weapons. They all have double dies now. This is very cool. All of these weapons are from the PvP crystals you can spend. They each cost like 3,000 a piece. So that's gonna be really cool to go check out actually. Orthos. Ooh. The Orthos stuff also, that's actually from the Deep Dungeon. All of those also are double dieable. That's cool. Arenatos is from Palace. Or no, sorry, Heaven on High, apologies. Heaven on High. That's very cool actually. Wait, you can double die Arenatos? Wait a minute, am I? No, Empyrean is Heaven on High. Arenatos weapons is the Oh no! Those are also Heaven. Those are also Eureka Orthos. I forgot that they changed the design for those. True. Okay, so Orthos and Aneros. So these are both from Eureka Orthos. You can double die the Mandeville relics. That's a lot actually. Okay, so all these are the 615s. 615 weapons are double dieable. The 630 is double dieable. Okay, let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If they make it possible, they're not going to, but I pray that they do. If they somehow make it possible for the die to affect the glow, that's going to be the thickest W in the entire game, because that means that they can apply that to any weapon that has a glow. So just when you go check your relics out, go check it out and figure it out. So like, be sure for sure. So we'll see. Okay, wait. So they get the Majestic 2. They get Mandervillas, which is fire. They get the replicas as well. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's cool. Oh, these are all of the yes, these are all the crafter. Okay. And then there's also the gatherers. Okay. That's very cool. Oh, they changed store stuff actually. Ooh, the Kabuto masks they also have changes. The Heaven's Turn gear set has double die now, which is cool. The flat hats, the feather crowns, okay. Okay, the antlers for the reindeer, the dream tunic. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I like that. The Christmas stuff is double dieable now. The choir stuff, the Riviera stuff from Gold Saucer, that's cool. The Alpine coat, okay. The smock, the Crystarium Shadowbringer stuff, which is cool. The Gleaner's outfits. The Kupo attire, Horace Velgar stuff, that's actually kind of a cool change. I like that. We also kind of knew that they were going to be changing a lot of the attire anyway, so that's really cool. You can double die. Wait, say what? That's isn't that isn't that Y'shtola's thingy? And then isn't that Thancred's? I think so. But you can change the oh, they made all the items double dye for the NPCs. That's Alphino's attire, and that's Alize's. The Crystarian Prodigy top is also, this is all Alphino's also. The gown and skirt of light is Shadowbringer's Minfilia. You can dye that now, you can double dye that now. The Oracle top and the pantalettes and this as well. You can also dye, you can dye Gaia's attire. Wow, they actually made NPC attire double dyeable. That's kind of crazy. Because they spent a really long time never allowing you to dye any attire. So that means that down the road, they're going to keep on tackling attire that's NPC based and let it be double dyeable, which is very cool. They also recently increased the polygon count and the details for the 2.0 NPC sets in the online store. So those also will get double dyed, which is incredibly cool actually. I'm actually super hyped for that. That's actually fire. I'm really, really hyped to see what the guy... See, because here's my thing. I like the Gaia's attire. I love certain pieces, but I also love the whole set, but it really depends, because sometimes I don't want to wear like all purple, but the fact that now I can actually dye that, that's actually going to be so sick. These 5 pieces, I actually own them, but I never liked wearing them because I couldn't dye them, but now I can dye them, so I'm actually super curious. Yep, they changed the Errant attire, the Nezha attire, and the Far Eastern attire, and the Eastern attire to be unisex, which is very, very cool. Love that. The icons for Wings of Ruin and Wings of Resolve and adjusted. Cool. They changed the armoire stuff. The icons for the places we wear unlock face right now unified, which is cool too. The outfit limit features into the dresser. Yep, so now you can kind of like combine entire sets of things that are all in one, which is cool. We're not going to use that because like I like to have everything like individualized. So you can now buy full 999 sets of things in the shop, which is incredible actually. WW change. You don't got to buy like 9 stacks of a thing and like an extra 9. You can just buy a full 9. That's awesome. They changed the UI in the UI for the shops. When crafting, actions can be executed directly from the calculations window, which is cool. I like that change. You can hack completed recipes. The person lets you change the you can now get augmented crafting gear from this person, which is cool. They got the gathering point, same thing, which is also very cool. New fishing places. While fishing, the aspiration part will still split overhead when a fish bites regardless. Oh, that's cool. So the fish bite thing doesn't go away. I like that actually. I kind of forget sometimes, so it's kind of cool to like see it there permanently. New mount, fire mount, love it. The listing order of mount gun has been adjusted, so it's organized by category, which is cool. New barding for Sphene, so now we can kind of get an idea. The weapon will probably have like a white, yellow, and greenish glow to it. So that's gonna be really, really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like. New minion. One of these I believe should be in the maps. There is a possibility that they're both in the new maps, so we'll see. New backpack, which you can apparently wear while you're outside, which is really cool. New facewear, W. Graphical adjustments have been made to the player character models based on the feedback of the community. We saw this in the preliminary. Let's see, NPC changes. They did change all the graphical details for the gear. This is all of the old gear that the NPCs were in 2.0. This is going to definitely be to compensate for the inevitability that you can dye these, because the Alize and the Alphino attire is in there. So these are going to be eventually double dyeable, which is very cool. Eyewear change, we saw this at the preliminary as well. You can actually see Hrothgar as a prime example. You couldn't see her tattoos, now you can, so that rule kind of applies. I think with like aura scales, you can see the scales underneath, which is fire. Transparency effects have increased for gear. The appearance of Hrothgar arms when wearing gear has been adjusted for all of this, which I'm not from the Hrothgar, so I don't know. Toe detail, toes are apparently like a huge ordeal. The detail is actually very, very good looking, so I'm actually really like glad that they made that change. I actually like I benefit from this because I use the summer sandals very frequently, as well as the oh, what's it called? It's the croc, like the summer sandals, the one that's like the red sandal, whatever, the Moonfire sandals. There you go. I use those. So it's been cool to see. Let's see. Tilt, you can change tilt now and take it off if you want to for mounts, which is cool. They increase vegetation, which is also a very cool change. So we already knew that they were going to be changing the display for the entire expansion over the course of time. It wasn't going to all be done at the Dawntrail. They did mention this during the keynote that they were going to, over the course of time, make changes to the entire world to give it more life, which is very cool. So they're currently tackling some 2.0 areas and some 6.0 with Unsanctuary. So obviously 3 or 4 like in the future. And they also increased areas or object areas for 2.0 areas, which is cool. So now there's, you know, a lot of better fullness for stores, which is very fun. This change looks insanely good. I love this a lot. Shadows change as well, increase as well, which is awesome. There's server congestion stuff for the sake of the MSQ and alliance raids and all that fun jazz as well. Let's see, we saw that the guild slots now actually will showcase what you need to know for guild items and the retainers. They increased they added the 2 extra things for getting the achievements for tanks. We saw that in the preliminary. That looks really cool for the hunt stuff, which is really cool. You can finally adjust yourself to not be number 1 in the party list, which is incredible for certain fights. I expect this to be necessary in some way, shape, and form in the ultimate and future cases of content as well. So we'll see. They added that thing, which is cool. Let's see. Crossroad parties now allow faint hunts and maps, which is cool. Let's see. Oh, you can see the client list now. That's actually really cool. I like that. Instant purchase. This, okay, for a quick reference, this was broken. This was broken in the release of Dawntrail. It was working in Endwalker. There just wasn't a window. They fixed it now. So this was broken before. They fixed it. Just as FYI. These are probably going to be in PvP. This might be the 10 and the 20 reward for the portrait stuff, so keep that in mind. New adventure plate, same thing. We saw this as well in the preliminary. They changed the top of the currency tab, which is really cool. What does that say? The following features will be applied. Oh, so when people are blacklisted, they'll be displayed in BA, Casham, and Dalriada. That's cool. New commands for emote stuff, which is cool. Resolution changes. Yeah, pretty much the same thing will be there. We saw that before too. Import character editor now is applied universally across the game, which is incredible. So now you don't have to use like the file transferring system. Console players can benefit from this, which is incredible. So like awesome. Game logo thing, I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like as well. So TLDR, if you have the entire game and you bought the complete edition for Dawntrail and 14, if you're still somehow in the MSQ progress based on your furthest character progression, if you're in Heaven's Ward, it will display the Heaven's Ward title screen instead of just Dawntrail. I hope if you beat Dawntrail, it lets you randomize which one you can play, which will be my favorite thing ever because I love the surprise. So we'll see. The launcher and background changes, which is cool. We saw that before as well. And then a bunch of issues have been resolved. So honestly, very massive change across the board. A lot of really cool stuff. Wasn't really expecting double die stuff for the NPC stuff. Dark Knight wins the patch notes, period. No questions asked. Absolute W. You know, absolute W changes over across the board. So really happy to have gone through that. Enjoyed it. Patch notes. We'll be back tomorrow.